Oh my god, guys, what a way to start a video. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but right over there is my serpentine belt and it snapped. So I'm actually currently at work, guys. I just got off of work. I'm literally the last one here and I have to lock up the gate, and I turn on my car, and I'll throw a video up of what it sounded like I turn on my car and it I heard the belt snap. Belt snapped. I turned on the car, it was fine, and then I heard it snap, and then I turned off the car because I was like, what was that? And then I turned it on again because I was so confused, and I got a video of me turning it on, so you guys get to hear it now, what it happened. And luckily, when I got here, the car was fine. It was literally when I turned on the car to leave for work, the belt snapped. And so if you guys don't know, the N54 engines, if the belt snaps while you're driving, it could get sucked into the engine and blow the motor. So yes, I'm unlucky because my serpentine belt, and now because my serpentine belt broke, but I'm also lucky because it didn't get sucked into my engine. So I'm gonna have to leave the car here overnight, and I'm gonna catch up with you guys probably tomorrow morning, getting the car towed from my work to the garage. So anyway, we'll cut to that now. All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. So I'm actually at home. I don't know if I've already shown the footage of what happened last night. If I haven't, I'll go ahead and throw it up right now. But if I have, then you guys already know. My serpentine belt snapped, and I don't actually know if it got sucked up into my engine, because on the N54s, it's a possibility that the belt can actually get sucked up into the engine and it could destroy the engine. So hopefully that didn't happen. When I turned on the car, it was fine for like 2 seconds, and all of a sudden I heard like this, it kind of sounded like gurgling almost, and I wasn't sure what it was. So I turned it off real quick. So it was maybe going on for like 3 seconds. Then I turned it on again to try to figure out what it was. I was like, what is that? And I had it running for like another 3-4 seconds. I turned it off. Then I opened up the hood and I started looking around. I didn't see anything. I was like, what could this be? And I was looking in the intake area. I was looking all around. I could not figure it out. I turned it on one more time for another 3-4 seconds. It was that little video that I showed you guys right there. I'll probably pop it up again so you guys can hear it, but that was the third time I turned it on. So the car was on for less than 15 seconds. 15 seconds max. I can't remember exactly, but I'm thinking like 15 seconds. And then I figured out that it was the serpentine belt. I saw like a small little piece like was going this way. So I think it just snapped, hopefully. I couldn't really tell. So we're gonna find out today. I'm about to call AAA, so I'm gonna get that done. We're gonna call AAA, figure out what's going on. I'm sorry if I look kind of depressed. I'm just really stressed out right now. The amount of problems this car has been causing me in the recent times is absolutely ridiculous, and I don't think anybody should have to go through that. Oh my god. It's just, problem after problem is hitting me with this car, and I don't know, I'm just so stressed out from this car. It's like, it's driving me insane. Anyway, let's call this.
Thank you for calling AAA. Are you calling from California?
Yes.
What type of service do you need today? You can say battery, lockout, tire, fuel, or tow.
Tow. Alright guys, so I called the tow truck. They're on their way, I guess. I don't know, to be honest with you. I called over 30 minutes ago. They said they're still looking for one right now. It's been 30 minutes. So, I don't know. I wasn't able to ask specifically for a flatbed, so I might have to cancel. I don't know. I'm kind of scared. I don't know what's gonna happen, guys. I'm just tripping. I'm just low-key, I'm stressed out, really stressed out, because my engine could be blown. Like I said, guys, it could be blown. I don't actually know. I'm just really stressed, but I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best over here. At least you guys get another video or two. We'll see what happens. I want to do mods on this car, but honestly, I'm scared to even touch this car at this point. I really don't know what I should do. Should I still keep it? Like, the amount of problems, really is just ridiculous. Like, to anybody who has an N54, I respect you for doing that to your wallet, first thing. And then the second, the stress of not knowing if your car is gonna break. Like, I don't know how you guys do it. All right, guys, I got a text saying that the tow truck driver is on the way. So we're heading over to my work. We are going to check it out. I'm not gonna turn it on again. And I hope they brought a flatbed. They should know better, hopefully. All right, guys, we made it to my work. The car's just chilling over there. Why? Oh god, tow truck driver's almost here, but I'll record everything so you guys will see everything. But all right, guys, so I just got here. I noticed on the ground that my serpentine belt is in pieces. Tow truck drivers over here. It is what it is, guys. We're gonna need a tow to the shop. And then down here, there's pieces. Here's the remaining pieces of the Serpentine belt. That does not look too good. Well, let's pick these up. Ah, boys, I don't even know what to do. Guys, what am I supposed to do with this thing? Honestly, I don't know if I'll ever get another N54. The amount of problems, it's ridiculous. Car is on the tow truck. Now I'm gonna drive to the shop. He's taking it to the shop. He's actually been to the location. There's a motorcycle shop down like the alleyway that he's been to before. He already knows the location, which is pretty cool. So cool. I mean, it kind of sucks, but because it's on a tow truck. But I'll catch you guys when we get to the garage. Oh boy, this is just a nightmare. John's gonna move the E36 out so we can park it way back over there. I had it running for 2 days, dude. 2 days.
What is it doing here? Take it to the junkyard.
Take it to the junkyard, honest to God. Bro, I had it for 2 days, guys, and this is what happened. Something else breaks. 2 days later, literally. I don't even know what to say, dude. Get a 135, they said. It would be fun, they said. Bro, the amount of problems is just not even worth it. What do you think, dude? I'm depressed.
There's a junkyard.
There's a junkyard. Honest to God.
2 miles down.
I get more money from it that way. Anyway, I think it's time to open it up, see what the actual problem. Bro, it was shredded. Like, I have videos of it. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start taking everything apart first. Well, I mean,
Well, do you have a section of the shredded belt?
yeah, I have more in the van, but this is like the biggest piece.
That's the biggest piece? Where's the rest of it?
It's destroyed.
It's kind of old. Like, you can see it's like cracking.
Yeah, maybe it was just old, but regardless.
You don't have a bigger piece of it, or
that was the biggest piece that came off.
you don't have like a fatter chunk?
Nah. So I'm just like, I don't even know what to do, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
You think it's fine?
Yeah, just make sure you get all the pieces out and put a new one on.
Oh God, dude. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm gonna take apart the intake box, get that out of the way, and take off whatever else needs to be taken off. I don't know what actually is down there. Probably, I think this is, what is this? The second part of the intake box, I think. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get started taking everything apart. Also, guys, I don't know if I showed on video, but these were the pieces that I collected from the actual belt at where it blew up, I guess you could call it. These are the pieces I have left. Just honestly got shredded to pieces. Luckily, it looks like most of it is actually on the belt, like the belts are on the pulleys. So I think that's a good sign that it's actually not in the engine. I think that's what that means. I don't really know, because I don't know much about the N54 belt situations, what could go wrong, what couldn't. So we'll have to see. I'm hoping I can get this done today. If not, we'll continue a different day. Anyway, let's go ahead and start taking apart everything. Oh my God, it's looking good so far, I think. Well,
Here's your problem right here. Look at this here. Look at this here.
look at that there.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, you think
It's
we're
on
good?
there.
It's on.
Yep.
Yeah. So, thankfully, the belt looks like it's all the way on there. Maybe just these few pieces. Maybe just like this part, like this small part shredded. Yeah, like the outer.
Like closer to the radius.
Yeah.
It's torn apart.
It's like torn. So like here's the old piece. So it's just like this small piece kind of thing.
You can see it clearly right here.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, you can see it perfectly. You might not catch it on camera, but right over here it looks...
So just the outer part looks torn.
The outer part looks torn. So maybe it was just an old belt. That's probably what it was, but because it's not leaking oil, I know that can cause it. If like the valve cover's leaking, it could get on the belt and like it shreds really easily, but the valve cover was replaced, so I don't think that's our problem. All right, so that's pretty good news. All right guys, so I just went to AutoZone, picked up this belt real quick so that I could do it today. But essentially what I have to do, I have to take off this like oil line, and I also have to take out this fan. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. And then once that is off, there's like the tensioner is right over here. Like this is the tensioner down here. It's really hard to see, but right there, that's the tensioner. I'm gonna have to take that off to get the belt off, and then we'll pop this new belt in, and hopefully the engine is fine. I'm pretty sure it is now that I see the belt right there. Alright guys, so I've realized that I'm gonna have to take out this fan shroud because there's literally no room for me to get into there. This is leaking oil onto my hand, so it's making everything like slippery and just not working out right. So I have to take out this fan shroud to get to the tensioner pulley. Unfortunately, I was gonna try to bypass it, but it literally just won't fit. So I have to do this. So far I've taken off the intake piece right here. I've undone this so that I could pull it out a little bit to maybe get into there. Didn't really work. I took off the oil lines. They're just chilling right there. Like I said, this was leaking on my hands, so it just made it really, really slippery. But I'm gonna go ahead and take off the fan shroud. Oh! What?
Yeah, that always breaks. Friday. I'm busy. Yeah, splitters and diffusers and all that shit. Yeah,
I'm having a hard time dealing with life. Alright guys, so I finally got this stupid sensor off that was taking me like 20 minutes to do. I got it off. Then there's this hose right here, and it was in the way of me taking off the fan, right? So I move it like this, I move it upwards, I move it up. It's not supposed to break, and it breaks. So this radiator piece broke, so that's fun. I don't even know what to do at this point. Like, everything's just breaking on this car, guys. I mean, now I can take the fan out, the fan shroud, but now this is leaking like a ton. So I know it's like just that single piece, but like the fact that I have to take off these hoses and like leak coolant, and then I'm gonna have to buy coolant and this, it's just all adding up. It's killing me. Just whatever you do, guys, just don't do it to yourself. Don't buy an N54. I swear, it's just not worth it. Alright guys, we got it off. Luckily it was only the outside of the belt, not the inside. I mean, that's good, but things are breaking left and right. I really don't know what to say. So one of our neighbors actually came over, and he's done this job a million times, and so he helped me take off the belt. So we got the belt off, And then he took off the pulley, one of the big pulleys. Crank, I don't freaking know, to be honest. It's the crank pulley. There you go. It's the crank pulley. And so he looked down here to see if the seal is good, and he's like, it's hard to tell. It could be bad, it could be good. So he said there's like a 50-50 chance. So I don't know what I should do now. Should I replace it? I don't even know how hard it is to replace. It's probably crazy difficult to replace, and I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to that kind of stuff.
He doesn't see it leaking, so.
He said it's not leaking, so it's not leaking oil from there. And if it was bad, like bad, it would be leaking oil. So it's probably good. He said it. He essentially said it was good, but I don't think he wanted the liability of saying it's good and then it breaking, honestly. So I mean, I respect that, but it's not leaking, so I don't know if I'm gonna replace it. But pretty much, there's not much else I can do tonight. I don't have the part if I was to replace it. I could put it all back together, but then let's say it did break. I don't know, dude. What should I do? All right, guys. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
He said it was good.
He said it was good.
Good to go.
Probably put it back together. All right, guys. So I really am stumped. I don't know what's actually wrong with it or not. I'll throw up a video of what the seal looks like with the lights, because it's kind of hard to do it with this camera. So I'll throw that up. Let me know what you guys think of it. I think it looks fine for the most part. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go get some brake cleaner, clean it up, clean up the seal, so that the next time I come, I can see if it's leaking any oil. I guess that's the only option I have right now. So I'll go get some brake cleaner, I'll spray it on, and then the next day that I come here, I'll figure it out if it's leaking or not. And if it's leaking, then I probably need to replace the seal. If it's not, then I'm probably good. You guys will find out in the next video once I find out. So let's go get the brake cleaner. All right, guys, so I just got back from Walmart. I got some brake cleaner. It was the only one they had. I would have bought more, but let's go ahead, get under there and spray it off a little bit, and then we can hopefully see if it's leaking. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never done this before, so I'm hoping for the best. I can't really even see, so I'm just gonna go ahead, spray some in there.